You want to sit here and judge me? You want to sit here and say, oh, well, he's a rat. He's an informant. Well, listen, I'm sorry you feel that way. I don't really care what you have to think. He made mistakes. He got caught. Man up. I got caught. I had to do what I had to do. I did time in prison. It's not like I skipped through the entire process. I was in prison relaxing. I became a teacher in prison. How about you become a teacher in prison and stop, writing all this propaganda? I mean, I know that's not the popular opinion, right? People want me to sit here and apologize and have remorse. I'm sure that's one of your questions. Does he have remorse for what he did? Well, I have remorse for my family that they had to suffer through this. And I have remorse for his mother that, she's really pushing for him to get released and have an appeal and all that. I have a lot of respect for that. And I understand how it feels to have a family member go to prison. I had 3 family members go to prison for 10 years. So I understand. But it's time that people see the situation as it is. We all are criminals, right? We made mistakes, we got caught. Accept it.
Speaking of family, is your family still together? Were you able to keep custody of your
Absolutely,
yes?
yeah.
It's great to hear.
Yeah.
So what's next for you? What do you hope to do from here going forward?
Well, I mean, when I was in prison, I had a great opportunity to get to know people from different walks of life. And this is actually a really good point I wanted to make in regards to the whole topic we were just talking about. I got to meet a lot of really cool people from different walks of life with different situations, being in prison for murder or whatever. The thing that I know is a lot of these people had no understanding of their privacy rights or how to protect themselves, okay? I'm pretty sure some of them were criminals, like murderers. I'm not down for that. That's not cool. But there were other people there that simply got caught up in conspiracies. Do you know how easy it is to be caught up in a conspiracy? I mean, you can have someone, a friend of yours, call you like, hey, I have some oxys, do you want some? You're like, sure, why not? And it's illegal. So now, boom, you're part of the conspiracy as soon as you go visit him to get the oxys. And the feds are listening, they're gonna pick you and him up, and guess what? That conspiracy charge is a minimum of 10 years, all right? So, I feel like I want to help prisoners. I feel like I want to help people in general with understanding privacy, bringing privacy to nonprofits. I mean, look, talking to media and journalists in general, I find that a lot of companies, news people, have no understanding of security whatsoever. I made a good point on, another talk that I had regarding a certain interviewer who probably didn't control his own email. And this is a common trait within people in media, where they have interns or other people controlling their communications. But when you do that, you provide us, but you provide hackers an alternative attack vector, right? The same way the government provides hackers an alternative attack vector by hiring federal contractors to essentially handle all their security communications. So it's time that people start, getting educated. Start getting educated and have people like me and others just talk about it. So that's what I want to do. I'm a teacher by heart. I want to teach at some point and help people, with security, because that's apparently my forte. That's what I'm into. So.